Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we finished up this town down here at Setep, and I haven't done any more off-camera. But we were just given a brand new update, the Ungraded Living update, and while unfortunately also in this town we will not be able to afford any of those upgrades or make it to any of those upgrades, hopefully I will be able to do some off-camera playing, if not on-camera playing, sometime in the next 2 weeks, because in 2 weeks will be the new Sealed Forest update. And we definitely want to get into that when it's upgraded to be an actual unique biome as opposed to being a clone of the Cursed Royal Woodlands biome. But today we're going to jump into this Gambler World event, and we'll take a look at that in just a moment again. We looked at the end of the last episode, but before we do that, I want to go into the upgrades tree and take a look at what we have available. We have quite a bit available to us, but all of the housing upgrades are here in the top of the tree. The lowest ones are foxes and humans here at these levels, but they're above the level we're at. We're at level 16 right now, so we can't even get any of these, even if we could afford them, which we can't. So we need a lot more stuff and a lot more play and a lot more whatever. The other ones are here with the harpies, lizards, and beavers, I think, over here. Yes. So they're going to be a little while before we get to those, unfortunately, because I would love to be able to explore them. But we can't. So we're just going to spend some more of our stuff down here in the low end, that is. I think these are all embarkation bonuses that I don't really care a whole lot about. But let's see. So maybe Last Stand I don't care that much about. We could do this one as well, which is another embarkation bonus. Vanguard, that would be nice to get to that one so we can have another trade partner. Cornerstone reroll, we could do that one, but I don't know that I want to jump that high up. What's after this one? Last Stand and then embarkation bonus of the Trapper. This one here is worker capacity increase, that's carry capacity. Packs of provisions, and then lower prices on blueprints sold by traders. I think maybe we'll do this embarkation bonus for parts, because I would like to get to this one here. The only other qualifier is, maybe getting ready to get the human upgrade as soon as we can would be nice. So maybe purchasing this herb garden would be good in that case. Yeah, let's do the herb garden instead. It's for that exact reason, because if we can unlock the human house upgrades after this town or in another town or two, if I can play in the next 2 weeks, that would be really good to have at least one of them to be able to look at. So there we go. I did redeem a deed on the patch notes review video. I think it was this one here to complete 250 orders. That was just that cumulative one that we earned at the end of the last town. So let's back out of here. And let's take a look at the Gambler World event. You stumble upon a rugged man, wearing an old tattered cloak with the Viceroy's insignia on it, and yet he has no caravan with him. He smiles at you, clearly relieved to see another living soul in this unforgiving wilderness. But he isn't asking you for food or clothing. Instead, he offers you a game of chance. We could bet 20 food stockpiles, which we no longer have, to win 60. Or we could bet 5 seal fragments with the insane gamble effect, 50% quicker impatience growth. If we succeed, we will gain 10 seal fragments. If we don't win, we lose the 5. We're going to do that one. Unfortunately, we're going to also not get the 7th site here for the tile for the town, so we won't get as much reward for this town either. But we need to get these seal fragments because we need a bunch of them to do a seal, and we need to get them done before the time runs out. So we have 10, 10, or 8. Unless this is really good, I don't want the 8. There's no additional bonus people, any of these sites, any of these locations. This one's kind of good, partially because there's 2 different races. I think it's been a while since we saw the lizards last. 2 foods and pipes. This one has 1 food and plant fiber, and this one has 2 foods and planks, extra planks, which that's my lowest priority is planks. So let's take these 3 people. That puts us at 13. By the way, we're getting more people because of the last bonus that we earned, so we get more people per caravan in the rest of this storm cycle. So we'll take we'll spend the point to get 3 people. That's worth it. And we can continue spending embarkation points. We also have 4 reserve embarkation points that we might want to spend. So of course we have our herb garden now, but that's 5 points. I'm not that thrilled about taking farms and camps, but I mean, if you want to, go for it. We're not going to take wood because we're going to do the 3 woodcutter strategy again. We could take... I think we'll take this instead of fabric because 36 reeds becomes 12 in the crude workstation anyway. And for the extra point, I think it's worth it to have the work be done as opposed to the extra point spent. Same thing with the stone and the clay versus the bricks. We are going to find on the ground here stone and also in the trees on the ground because we're in the coral forest, by the way. I didn't say that, but we are in the coral forest. So, of course, we have the insane gamble, which means that we're going to have impatience growth a little faster, and then, of course, the 2 biome effects. So I think we'll just take more stone because, again, 36 clay is not going to do us a dang bit of good anyway. And then we'll just take 2 stacks of food. More vegetables is always a good idea because for the point versus these, and we'll take the eggs, I suppose, because they're the other point. We could spend one of these points if we wanted, but I don't think we need to. So let's embark with our 6. Go. Alright, so we have intensive mutations. Living organisms in this region are mutated and much larger than other places. Doubles the amount of secondary resources gathered from trees during the drizzle. That's really good, in this biome especially. Given the variety, that is. Looming darkness, of course. Creeping shadows. Discovering a glade during a storm will decrease global resolve by -10 for 3 minutes. Luckily, I rarely will open glades during the storm anyway, so this one fits me perfectly. Vanishing water. Infused rainwater slowly evaporates. You lose 1 unit of a random type of water for every 2 units of water used in rain engines. So it just basically means rain engines cost more water. And randomly, a little bit. Next is hailstorm. We need housing, or we will have villagers dying from hostility 2 onward. And then at hostility 4, strange lights. We need services, or we will have a 20% chance of destroying the yield with each production cycle. So coats might be a good idea. Oh, we're going with the old traditionals here. Coats might be a good idea in this one, given that, because 2 of the 3 like to wear coats. Wow, I'm surprised. That's fun because we don't normally see the 3 traditionals together anymore now that there's 5. We have a bit of stone here, a bit of meat here, and then of course we have glades to open. We have farms here to start with, or fields there rather to start with. So if we get a farm early, we can jump into that. You guys bring additional trade offers, and you bring tools. Okay. So let's start with the usuals. Well, we have also a traditional layout here, which is nice. Let's start with the woodcutter's camp, of course. Here, 2 and 3, and then we can do the roads while those are getting built. Oops. So much for that idea. Here. So these are pretty close. Most of my housing is going to go in this direction, so we should probably start digging in this direction first. But maybe 2 of them then over here. We can fit them in. Not really. Not the way I want to, that is. That's fine though. And maybe just clear some trees and stuff up here or something. Let's assign beavers first because they have the new icon, telling you that they are focused toward the same specialization that the building is. We'll put 1 beaver in this building. We'll put the other beaver in this building, along with the humans. And in this one here, we'll do maybe 2 humans and a lizard. Sure. Let's mark our trees, control, to not dig into glades. And we just want to clear a bunch right in here, and also up in here. And that's just kind of maintenance-y stuff. Ranch, probably not in this biome. We're gonna get plenty of meat. The eggs could be nice. The leather's probably not going to be necessary. Probably not, given the reeds and the plant fiber. This, let's see, grain, no. Roots, no. Vegetables, yes. Probably not. Plantation is also a probably not. Because we could use something to grow to get fiber, or to get flour. Either wheat or roots, given the fact that we don't have either of those from the ground. So I think I will pass on the plantation. And finally, the tool shop. This might be a reroll. The tool shop wouldn't be bad, but it's really, really early for the tool shop. So I think I will end up re-rolling my first blueprint choice this time. But we'll see. We'll look at the cornerstones. We'll look at, or the cornerstone, and we'll look at the orders, and we'll make a decision from that. Beyond that, we need to build a crude workstation, at least. Possibly also a makeshift post, as per usual. Pull you down here now that you've done the thing. Let the last 3 builders do the building, of course. Why don't you rotate this way so that you trim these 2 trees first? Because I need to put some housing in here. Our first cornerstone choice, filling dish. Porridge production increases by +1 for every 150 units of drizzle water produced. Interesting, especially if we find a drizzle water geyser. Increases the production speed of copper bars, crystallized dew in all recipes that use metal ingots by 33%. Okay, they changed that now, so it used to say metal. Now it's just metal ingots. They use metal ingots. So, little qualifier there, because that was one thing. Copper is used to make something else now that I'm drawing a blank on. And we could go look at the recipe planner, but copper ore is used to make something else now, and this is not affected by that at all. Or this does not affect that recipe at all. 10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods produced. That could be good if we had a vessel recipe. If we took that tool shop, we'd have some crappy plank recipe, or barrel recipe. And then local taxes, 20 amber for every 100 ale produced. Maybe. We have 2 races that like ale. If we had a place to sell it, that could be useful too. No matter what, these are all take them now, save them for later type of things. The only other thing I want to look at is there's no copper on the ground here, so it's only really the production of crystallized dew that's really going to help us with this, and we get crystallized dew from the trees. So metallurgic proficiency is a big no. This is a maybe. If somebody eats skewers, which I think the lizards might. Yeah, the lizards do. I don't think anybody else does. So that's a maybe, but the beavers like the pickled goods, so we could do that. We can make pickled goods at the kitchen, the field kitchen, but we don't have a vessel recipe, so yeah. Let's wait till the orders come in, then we can make a decision then. Although that does make the barrels a little bit more interesting, even if there's only 1 star, because making pottery is a no here, and unless we take that ranch, making water skins is a no here as well. We already looked at those. This one. First order of business, 2 glades and 3 building material packs. Gets us 4 people, some parts, and some jerky. Or have beaver resolve above 18. We're right now at 7. To get 2 beavers, I think we're going to go with this one. And here, 2 trade routes and have 4 packs of crops. You get 4 more people, 20 grain and 10 amber. Or 2 glades and a rebuild or salvage ruin. Gets us the bonuses for for stone and copper pickup, or harvesting, as well as 6 tools. Or over here, have 1 hearth upgraded to level 1 in 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get this stuff. I think we should do that one. And then here, harvester camp, stonecutter camp, and 10 bricks to get enough stuff to make half that many bricks. Yeah, half that many bricks, half that many fabric and some parts, or 3 glade events will get us 10 planks, 6 tools, and 3 villagers. I think glade of vents. I think we'll do this one then. So you have 2.5 minutes to get to hearth level 1. That should hopefully not be a problem. We just need to focus them on building houses instead of doing other shenanigans. Let's do this first. You know, I think I'm going to do the filling dish one. Yeah, I think so. And then finally here, so we could take the ranch and hope we get a water skin recipe later. We could take the tool shop and live with the barrel recipe as is, with the crystallized dew that we can get from the trees. And then we'll also have a good tool recipe and a good pipe recipe. I think maybe we should. Distillery. Of course, it's got a better barrel recipe. 1-star flour here, though. Oh. I hate the press. I really don't like it. Brickyard would get us 3-star bricks. That's the only recipe we really need there. Bakery gets us biscuits pie at 2 stars, and pottery at 2 stars that we don't need. Let's sigh. The distillery might be the best option here. One advantage of the distillery, too, is that it can use drizzle water. So that means it will produce more drizzle water, which means it'll boost the porridge production. So we should do that one. Yep. We're going to get coal from the ground, so you don't necessarily need the kiln, although the bonus to bricks and jerky could be nice. We don't need the copper recipe. Bricks and pie would be good, though. And here at the Weaver, fabric is really good, but training gear and packs of trade goods, not as much. And here we get a crappy water skin recipe with a bunch of coat recipe. The coats could be good, as I mentioned before, but I'd like to have a good fabric recipe before we do the coats. So maybe that means doing this. Training gear, I think, is just lizards this time around. Yes, just lizards this time around. So, I think I'm going to go with the furnace. At least to get a 2-star building material of some kind here. And then we should be able to move forward. Let's put up some houses. Plan some houses. Shelter here. Can you trim this tree too, please? Let's do some more shelters. Can you move over there too? No. Okay. Then stay there then. That's fine. Shelter here. Shelter. Here and here. That's 4, and then we just need to have a decoration. 4 decorations, but a big decoration. And I would like to put it there when you're chopping that tree, so that's good. Let's see, 7, let's see, 13. We actually need 5 houses, but this will be enough to satisfy the thing here, as long as they build them fast enough, which it looks like they're going to. They just need wood, so that should be fine. Oh, I haven't seen this short in a long time. Just 4 buttons. Build, build, build. Minute left. Build faster. We actually don't need that other house. Yeah, we don't need that one built. So do this one instead. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. 30 seconds. Go. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's gone. And we're just past 1 impatience point, so that's perfect timing. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Let's do a little bit more road work here. Let's also put up a rain collector. Put somebody in here to make a few of these things each. You can go there. No pipes here, please. And this, use either one of those. Put one of those people in there. Put somebody in here. And we need to build one more house. This can move. We'll put it right in there. And that one more house is just to house the last person here that's homeless. Oops, I missed a tree right there. Excellent. I love when a plan comes together. Building. Greenhouse. Mushrooms and herbs. You can make mushroom flowers, so this is an option. The herbs are used for both of the biscuits and the pie, so that's the best one to use there. But we also need a flour recipe then, which would be really good to have this. And there's also the herb garden. Troll game. These will need drizzle water to produce, so we need to have a good source of drizzle water. These produce no matter what, but again, we need a recipe like this. Although, why do I have now the option of a third barrel recipe game? Troll game. I think I'm going to go with the herb garden here, just because of the restriction on the greenhouse with the drizzle water. Although they're fine with humans either way, so we could do either one. The issue that I have with the greenhouse and the other building, the clay pit, is that it can only fit on a 4x4 square of fields. So you end up with sometimes some extra bits, and I want to use those extra bits because I am that kind of person. So let's go over here. You can come with you over here, please. And open that up. We'll go into here as our first glade this town. And I may open this one up too, just because it's kind of in my way. Alright, everybody's housed. Everybody's probably happy. Let's put up a makeshift post as well. And then we've got that. Could put up the farm, or the field kitchen rather. Could also do the distillery. Woodcutter needs to move. Oh, yeah. Okay, you can come over here and help then. Maybe you don't need to help. Oh, there's a good swath here. But based on the shape of it, we'd only been able to put 2 of the greenhouses on here. Although that's pretty good. But 11 fertile soil, coal, reeds, and herbs. Alright, let's do the fertile soil here first. Click the right button for the 3rd time. And let's open this up a little bit more. We're going to need to find our sweet spot for the farm, which could be right there, I think. Or here, either side. I think this side's better because the road's going to come through here. Let's make sure we have this road tree line selected. We do. Good. And let's also get some other things built. Stonecutter camp. And... what's it have? Oh, yes, the trapper camp. We'll build them and then move them. Mm-hmm. How many people do I have left? Just 1. Yeah. Right, we're not going to do that then yet. That way, please. We'll get this farm ready to go for the next season. I probably will swap around the humans a little bit. Well, I can pull a couple of them out of here. That's probably the best use of them. You and you. Pull that hostility down. Yeah, good. You can come over here and join us, too, then. Because we need to get rid of these trees. Quickly. Quickly. I do want packs of provisions to be made right now. We could probably use the meat since we're getting that out of the trees. Some of the trees, at least. I will put you in there. Let's just limit you to 6, though. 2 crafts. And here's some coal already, too. So that's good. One more tree. Come on. Somebody come and take care of it. I also need to build that harvester's camp for the other thing. I need a lizard for this. which I think I just assigned out. Yeah, let's change you to a human in a bit. Farm or garden. There we go. That way? Probably. Yeah, that's probably fine. Do a little bit more road then, and then we'll throw 2 humans in there to finish up the season. Or to start the season, rather. Stone cutter can move over here. There we go. That'll work. And then I do have work for the harvester to do if I want. 2 humans, go. You're not going to get a chance to plow anything, but at least you can get there and be ready to start work. Let's do Cornerstone. Trade Hub. Every time you sell goods worth 60 amber, while showing the... Gain 1 reputation point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber while slowing the reputation gained from resolve by 50%. Alarm bells. Brass order's newest invention. Workers have plus 20% higher chance of producing double yields when the harvest expected corruption is 150% or higher. Probably not. Obsidian runestone. Complicated runic structure. Hearth resistance to corruption is increased by 500. Assists will take 5 more seconds to burn until you destroy at least 12 of them. That's kind of a very, very qualified one that I've never seen before. Actually, is that one of the new ones? There are 7 new cornerstones. Yes, it is. It is one of the new ones. Obsidian runestone. Nice. Economic migration. Newcomers survive 15% quicker and bring 10% more goods for every 1 level of standing you have with the other settlements or trade routes. Let's do that one, just because it's weird. 2 people or 2 people. The copper's kind of useless. The clay is also kind of useless unless we get, you know, like maybe a pottery recipe or whatever. The pipe's not that valuable either. So I think we'll go with this one, just to see maybe we can use that clay for something. That was a beaver, so we want to put a beaver in here to work on that. I don't know if I'm going to want to put any more in any of those or not. Let's go with... Oh, no, wait. No, not you. Let's go with a... Oh, geez. I'm already at that point. Yeah. You need to go in there. Already at that point. Don't even fit there yet. Okay, fine. We've got 2 people, and I can't even really use them for much. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 woodcutters. Move you all back over there. I think we should open that glade up too. I'll move you 3 over here. Open that one up like that. Widely opened. I'll probably pull another woodcutter and go down to 6. I should probably pull another woodcutter and go down to 6. More fertile soil. Great. I should go down to 6 then. More small meat and small stone and a small abandoned cache. Alright, we'll keep cutting wood for right now. I do want to build some of these other things like the distillery, which I did want to put in right about here, so move this out of the way. We also want to put in that furnace. Yes, the furnace, actually. Sooner rather than later. You can go there. And then the distillery after that. And then from there... What haven't we built that we bought? We could do a trading post. Okay, fine. Go there then. We did make these. Let's pull you out of there. We have a few, so we're good. Let's have you work on some stone, maybe. This can actually go up here, probably. Yeah. Start on that at some point. Orders. Bunch of building materials gets us a bunch of building materials and some wildfire essence. Maybe. Or packs of building materials and wood, or wood produced. Gets us beavers, beaver resolve, and parts. Since we only have the brick recipe at 2 stars right now, I think I'm going to do this one. And you? Used to power, so deliver 100 drizzle water. Okay, we'll eventually have that. We just have to put up another thing to store it in. Or have 8 lizard houses, 50 skewers need fulfilled to get the lizard bonus. This is going to take a while to get to. So, not that we can't use the copper bars for something, but I think I want to try to do this one. If we can get a good skewer recipe. If. I need to not make bricks here. That's dumb. No bricks. No brick stuff. No bricks. No brick stuff. Don't use the clay right now. We're not making copper here. We're not making pie here yet, although we could once we have a flour recipe. And that's a lizard building. I probably will just switch and swap this lizard back and forth. We're out of other building materials right now, so we need to get those made. We don't need any houses. We only got 2 people, and we had 2 extra spaces, so that works for me. Let's go ahead and put these up as well, because we might as well. That's going to be a dead end for that road. Probably to the farm right here. Yeah. Go ahead and put that in, too, even though we can't afford it yet. Woodcutter camp needs to move. Okay, good. You're done over there for me for right now. That'll get us access to back here eventually, but I think for right now, I want to probably prep either this large glade or that large glade. Maybe this one over here. Let's do a little more prep cutting here while we're waiting. And then we can also do some more road here. And over here, actually. Need to remember to use... what did I put it on? F1? No, those all got wiped and then I didn't reset them. Never mind. Old Farloff is here. Beaver Clan. Crystallized dew for berries. Opening abandoned caches. Give us extra stuffs. Packs are produced faster. Nah. Anything you have that I want. I could buy some vessels. Potentially with some of the crystallized dew instead of making them. These are worth 59. Those are worth 33. If I look at this recipe here, that's 2 times 59, which is 108. Makes worth in trade 3.3. Planks are also worth something. I think that's worth it. Giving away $1.08 worth of crystallized dew gets me $3.30 worth of barrels. Am I right on that? If that's right, then I want to do it. I'm just going to do it. No. Nope, I did the math wrong. Gets me 3 barrels. Whereas I can turn 2 of them plus some planks into 10 barrels. It's probably better not to buy them then. But yeah, it's probably better not to buy them then. We just need to get the planks going faster, better, sooner. So I don't know that anything I want with Old Farloff right now. But that opens up these trade routes, which is what I kind of more wanted. The eggs we're not harvesting, at least not really. Maybe some bonus things. 288 plus 2 of these is 388. That's barely a good deal, but it's a good deal. Here we could sell 2 of these for, which are valued at 118. No, that's not worth it. 168 and 1. That's a little bit of an okay deal. We're not harvesting those yet, but we have some to harvest. 144, that's a good deal. So maybe we do... Unless you need 10. I'd have to do 4 of these, which I don't have the stuff for. No. So let's do just maybe one of these. One of these. No, not one of those. One of these. Yeah. And then one of these. And we'll call that good for right now. We really need the planks, though. Like, really, really, really. Pretty good on fabric. Especially after you deliver, we'll be set for that. So, yeah. All the planks. What did this give me again? Should probably force the issue on that, but I really need these planks. Like, really, really. Although, she's got enough for this. She's got enough for that. I think. Apparently not. Unpause. There's just far left leaving. Actually, yeah, she should, because we have 3 there. Yep. Just hasn't delivered them yet. Stone here too. Trade route completed. We can turn that one in. Collect some amber. That opens up this one, which was 168. Wait, how did we get that one? Different season? Different season. Okay, so this one's pretty good. Let's do one of those. And we can't do any of these other ones yet until we open up another slot. This is going to kill us. Alright, woodcutter. Let's do just some more general trimming, I think. Over here. You can move over here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's pull one more out of here. We'll have 6, but we'll have them in 3 different places. Which is good for a little while too. And that means I can take you out of here and replace you with a human. And put you in here to make bricks. And that'll be better. And eventually we'll get working on it. We don't need wine. We could start on the barrels. Actually, that would be a good idea. And then porridge. Porridge. We'll have some herbs so we can make herb porridge. With the drizzle water or the other waters. The drizzle water to start with, I think. Because we need it to turn it in for the thing. Trader completed. Let's see what we can do with this one slot. Nothing. Oh, we don't have any more packs. Right. Spent all my packs. Also, need to deal with that. I did set you to stone, right? Okay, good. Thank you. My builder building? Yes. Good. Build. Go all the way around the building to build. Perfect. And you're done over in this corner now, so let's have you move up here. Also do more wood cutting. And I'm going to want to have that human and another human ready to go in here. At least one human to go in here. In the next season. Which we need to pull at least one more person from woodcutting anyway. To pull down to hostility 1 so we can get that person started. And then we can put the other builder in. Also. So they can do the plowing. Trade routes completed. There we go. Let's take a look at them again, actually, here. We need... Yeah, we need more stuff, and we don't have it. Alright, never mind then. Definitely don't want to discover a glade right now. Not even by accident. Need to get a human in here, too. Hopefully we get some decent people in the next trip. Hopefully you also get those bricks made. Yeah, forced delivery. When you're done with those two, that'll give us a bunch more. 10 more, actually. And that gets that done. We'll turn that in as soon as the storm's over. Get us another building, too. Okay. You. Do this. Turn this in. That gives us building. Yes. Do this. Root delivery line. Advanced herbalism. Oh dear God, which one's better? Each year is 10 minutes. So that means 30 roots per minute, per year. Advanced herbalism would get us 50% more, which would be either 1 or 2 more roots per field tile. If you assume that they're planting half, then that means handing half of each. Then that means it's probably 2. You probably get 2 out of this, because 50% more than 3 would be 4.5. They're probably rounding up, so it probably goes to 5. Let me double check that. Yeah, probably. Well, let's look at these before we make too much of a decision. Stormwater production. Yeah, okay. And then this one also has 11. So 11 times, because I'm saving both of them, times 2 is 22. The root delivery line will get us 30. So we'd have to find another field like one of these to know for sure. And so what I'm going to do actually is sit on it for a couple of minutes. And that couple of minutes is to see what comes up in this. And then also here, scrolls, ale, and tools. We did not take that ale cornerstone, so that's not as essential. Smithy could be good for the coats. Packs of trade goods isn't bad. Provisioner comes back, though, with the good flour and packs of provisions recipe. I think we should do that one. Yeah, so we don't want to make packs of provisions here anymore, which means we can send this stuff back. We can actually probably delete this, but I'll leave it here for right now. I want you to move slightly over here, like this. You can still focus on this one first, though, just to make sure that you're going to. And let's get the provisioner started here. We should do that differently. Let's do it here, then. So I didn't need to move you, after all. Put you back. Okay. Open that glade. That'll inform me a little bit here. The other advantage, though, is this also gets us additional herbs, which I wasn't taking into account. So it does get us more herbs, but the roots are needed for the flour. So it's probably better to take that advanced herbalism rather than the root delivery line in the long run, no matter what. Because I'm sure we'll see at least one more farm. So this one more, set of fields, that is. So this is probably the better option, long term. Let's do it. Instead of waiting, we're just going to do it now. And then people. 3 or 4. Well, 4 is better than 3, and it gives us some planks, which are never a bad idea, especially at this phase, so let's do that. 1 more beaver means you can go in here. That gives us 6 people again. Yeah. Let's put the human in here. And we'll leave the 2 lizards out for this one. I'm going here later. Flour. If you have wheat, or grain rather, use it. Otherwise, use the roots. Excuse me. They ate all my roots. No barrels here. And packs of provisions. You can make 10 out of the meat. There we go. We have ruins and a Calendorn cauldron. No, this is Blightrock Cauldron. Okay. Blightrock Cauldron, lumber mill. That's good. At least we can have some good plank recipes. We'll have to put a storage down here though. No problem though. 15 fertile soil. Good thing I made the decision I made. if I'm right on the math anyway. Large encampment, moss broccoli, and leech broodmother. Small. The moss broccoli is large, and we did not take the large foragers camp yet, or get to the large foragers camp yet, so we should be able to. We should be fine though. You two lizards need to come down here. Though, if we tear this down, for every 20 food produced, 2 blight rat sisters spawned in the settlement. But that gives us all the stuffs. Planting crops is faster. Bonus to grain, which we don't have. A farmer carry is good. We don't have the purging fire to cleanse it. We could make some, but it's going to take us a little while. And we could use the crystallized dew here to cleanse it, but I would rather have the stuff. So even though we're going to spawn some cysts, I'm going to do this one anyway. And, oh, specialization bonus. Actually, that is foxes. So yeah, go. It's going to take us 4 minutes to clear it. We have 13 to do so we should be fine. I'd like to get somebody down here, though, to build that storage, if they can. I'd like to also take out this row of trees right here, so that we can put a road through there, because this is where the farm goes. And then the road can go up this way. I don't have any builders right now. Like that. And we can put the storage in... 1, 2, right on this side of this lumber mill, I guess. Warehouse, right here. Their house. And, I need to free up some people. I guess it's going to have to be woodcutters. Human. Lizard. Actually, wait. Lizard, stay in there. Beaver, come out. You can move up out of the way over here someplace. Out of range. Beaver can go into one of these. Like that. That's 4. We'll have to run with 4 for a little while then. This, please. But this, more importantly. Give me this on a priority. Nope. This on a priority. This can go here. Good. Lizard, hop out of there, please. And we're going to delete that camp now. Yes. Get that finished. And then we can have that for this to unload into, if we get it done in time. One more delivery for that, and then we can restore this after that's all done. Done. I will wait to start this up. Oops. Until after one of these 2 things is done. Which is going to be this one. Build. I need housing. Do a little more shelter. There's 2 houses. We'll be fine. And this here. Use any rainwater. 90. In rain engines. Okay. And sell at least 35 amber to a trader or trade route. We could do that. Or we could fulfill religion. Let's do this one. And then you. Brotherhood, please. Let's see. The temple. If we have a temple and we have scrolls, we can get these things. Or if we do 8 trade routes and deliver 15 amber, we can get traders quicker, parts, and some wildfire essence. We'll do that one, I guess. Income tax. Alright, good. You're done. Blight Rat's sister appearing. Oh, yeah, let's build that too then. Blight post. Blight post can go in right here. Hello. Jorg is here. The small farm comes up. The better grain recipe is nice. We could not do the roots then, but oh, you know what we should have looked at? 5. Okay, good. My guess was correct on the math. But we get that bonus, so it's not that great to switch to grain. We'll get 6 grain, I think. So I think we'll leave it the way that it is. Biscuits can be produced in the kiln and the rain mill. I don't think we have either of those. Kiln or rain mill. Yeah, we don't have either of those. You're not the kiln, you're the furnace. Yep, okay.
Hello.
So no. Farmer can carry. We're going to get that bonus anyway, or we already have it. Plus 10 for the farmers. Here, yeah. So we don't really need that bonus either. Not that it would hurt, but we don't need it, I don't think. Pottery production we don't need, so I think I'm going to say no to all those. Up here, what could we use that you sell? Not anything specifically, maybe some roots or some grain, but kind of meh. Yeah, I think I'll go meh on that too. Can I get somebody in here yet? Yeah, I think so. That's cleared now. So let's restore this with the two of you. Rebuild. Yes, please rebuild. And go. It's backwards, of course. We'll just put a road in here. Like that or something. We'll go this way also. Oh, we can clear Jorg out of the way. Blightrot Sister appearing, that's fine. We'll get this stuff fulfilled. Harpies or lizards, we'll put lizards in there. Or a lizard in there, anyway. You can go back over here, over there some. You are... Jorg is leaving. You are kind of good down here, I think, so let's just have you clear some random trees, too. I'd like to put some more people in there, but I don't have the people to spare right now. Let's turn off plank production. You're on your coffee break, and you're done with fabric production. Let's step that up a little bit since we don't have a good fabric recipe yet. Let's do... After this is done, we'll get this encampment and get us some extra people. We should compensate for those people, though, here. We're building room for 6. We have 4. We're going to get 4 more from this, so we're going to need to have 1 more house built. If my math is correct. 2 of you can now come down here and welcome the new people with food we don't have. Never mind. And I don't want to do that because I want the people. So, let's do this, and do this, and do this. Not those, not those. Go crazy on the planks, please. We have plenty of wood. I turned it off here. We can turn that, send that back. Storm is here. We're at hostility 2. That means that, of course, we still have. We're not using rain engines yet, and we have plenty of housing. All right. Proceed. Let's go herb garden here, and then, of course, some farm fields. Where are we at with the cysts? Plenty of space, plenty of wiggle room, that is. We'll get that started next year. But next year will be next episode, because it is time to wrap up for now. I will probably make these 12 packs of building materials now out of planks, once we have planks cranking out well. I was sitting on that one for a little while, and we also need packs of building materials for this, so same thing. That'll clear both of those out of there and get us 2 more points for 2 more buildings really quickly here. 8 lizard houses I'm going to not force super fast, although we might have to due to happiness levels, but I need those skewers anyway, and then we need to deal with some of this other stuff too. So we'll leave this here for now, and in the next episode we'll pick up here, and we'll try to power through a little bit more of this as we can, and see what comes up. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.